friends, how are you today? I am doing great today. I'm always happy when I'm in the kitchen, and especially when I'm going to prepare something yummy, yum, yum for the tummy tum tum. Today I am going to do a 2-ingredient biscuit apple pie. Guys, now come on. Now you all have the biscuit recipe, right? Are we gonna stop right there with the biscuit recipe? I think not. We are going to try so many other delicious recipes using our 2-ingredient biscuit recipe as a base. So today I'm going to be making apple pie. Use our 2-ingredient biscuit recipe as the top layer crust on our apple pie. You know, I always look for really quick ingredients. I might add a little bit of something to the recipe. I might take a little bit of something away. Now, this is not a new recipe. This has been around for many years. As a matter of fact, it is a version of the apple pan dowdy. Old time recipe. You know, a lot of times those are the best ones, and that's because they used very few ingredients. So what we're going to need is, we're going to use 6 apples, and we're going to peel them and quarter them. We're going to use a teaspoonful of cinnamon, whole teaspoon, a half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Now I have a one cup of light brown sugar. I have butter. There's no measurement for it because we're just going to kind of dab it on top. I'll show you when we get there. And we have 1 cup of warm water. That's it, except for our biscuits, okay? So stay tuned and come back. I'll show you when we get our apples all cut up, and we'll get ready to make our 2-ingredient biscuit apple pie. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you a couple of things before I put everything together. I have the apple here, and I just wanted to show you really quickly. Now you can use a knife, or you can use your apple cutter, or however you wanted to do it, but I just want to show you really quickly how we're going to core this apple, and we're going to quarter it. Now I have some of the apples here on the side. I'll show you. I put a little citric acid in it. You use that in canning and baking, or you can put a little lemon juice in your water. That's just to keep the apples from turning brown while you're doing your work and getting all your mixtures together. So I'm just going to show you really quickly. And sometimes it breaks, but don't worry about it. It's going in the same pie. So you just take your apple, cut it in half, okay? And then take that half, cut it, take that part, cut it, okay? Then take your little ends off, because they're usually going to still be there. Take your little ends off there. Now you see here, you got your seeds and everything in the center there. You don't want that in your pie. So I just kind of go in and kind of go around it a little bit. The easiest way I can get that core out, okay? You can cut it out, or you can go in and take it out like that. So that's one part. Here's the second part. And that's just how you quarter an apple. So I just left one aside to show you. So there's another part. Just go in and cut it. Get the core out. I think they make apple cores. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. But I don't have one of those. You guys know I kind of make do with what I have. And if I see something at the store on sale, hey, I'll get it. Because it'll make it easier for me sometimes. See, and you just take that out, and you have your 4 quarters. Oops, I almost dropped that one. So you have your 4 quarters, and then I put them in some water, sit them along the side until I'm ready to use it. You can put lemon juice, like I said, in the water, or you can put a little citric acid in the water. And I'll show you what that is. You can find this at Walmart or any of your stores usually. It's usually over in the canning area, and it says used for canning tomatoes, or it says replaces lemon juice. So you can use lemon juice, or you can use like a little teaspoon or whatever of this. Well, I've gone ahead, guys, and I made my dough for my biscuits, and I made the entire recipe. And if you guys want the recipe, please just look up here or down in the description box, and I'll leave a link there for you. Well, I'm gonna go and rinse these off, so I'll come back once I have these rinsed off, and we'll go ahead and follow the next steps. Really easy apple pie, okay? 2 ingredient biscuit apple pie. Guys, you know I love quick and easy recipes. So in here, I just have the brown sugar, the cinnamon, and the nutmeg. I just put it all in one bowl instead of, you know, trying to get it evenly on the apples. So you take your apples, you put your apples in your baking dish, like so, okay? So that's what that's gonna look like there. You got your apples in there. Then you take your mixture of your light brown sugar and your nutmeg and your cinnamon, and you just kind of sprinkle it on top. You know, just kind of pour it on top. And, you know, in the meantime, the oven is heating up, and I have it on 300 degrees. I'm going to cook this apple pie for 2 hours. It's going to take its time. The sugar is going to caramelize, and it's just going to be one delicious pie, guys. One delicious pie. And using our 2 ingredient, you know, you can't just let that recipe just sit there and wait for you to make biscuits. We're going to find all kinds of wonderful little recipes to make with it. That's going to be fun, okay? Here, a little bit more left in there. We're just going to take some butter. That's why there's no set amount of butter, like I said. And just take some butter and take, you know, little pieces and just put it all around. I guess the more buttery you want it, the more butter you use. I like butter. So, our brown sugar in. We've got our brown sugar. We've got our butter in. Now we're going to take our warm water and pour our warm water in here. It's 1 cup of warm water, okay? So that's how it's going to look once you pour that in. Okay, then we're going to take our biscuit. These are our biscuits, our 2 ingredient biscuits, and I kind of flatten them out a bit, and we're going to just put it right on top, lightly without breaking it if you can. I just broke it, so I'm going to move it here where I broke it, because I probably don't need that. If I do, I'll just patchwork. I'll do a little patchwork. Hey, it's our apple pie, right? Okay, so put it on. Guys, let me move it over a little bit. I got flour here though, so I just hope that you can see it. There we go. I think you can. So we're just gonna lay it on top. Just lay it on top. Yes. Pull it a little bit to stretch it. And then we've got another little piece here. Finish that up. I've got flour all over me. So I just see some little open spaces, and I'm just gonna fill it in with some little patchwork pieces here. That's all. Now this is how it's looking. Now I'm going to place it in my oven for 2 hours on 300 degrees, guys. I'll come back and I'll show you the finished product, okay? Okay, my Karma babies, so we now have completed our new and improved 2 ingredient biscuit apple pie. Let me see if I can get this held up so you can see it a little bit better. Yummers. It's hard to get it over there, guys, but I'm about to cut into this. We are going to cut into it. These are my lovely mittens from a Karma baby. Thank you again, baby. I appreciate it. We are going to cut into it. Still a little hot. Let's cut right over in here. And let's see if we can take a little bit out. Using our biscuits. Oh yes. Okay, let me show you how it looks, guys. How does that look? The main thing is, how does it taste, right? Let's take a bite, guys. Let's take a bite. See how the apples came out? Taste the apples. Let's see. It's a little hot now. Very good, guys. Now let's see how our beautiful crust, see how our crust came out? Very nice, huh? Very nice crust. Okay. Okay. Our apple with our crust, but it's a little hot, so I'm gonna have to let it cool down just a little bit. Not our crust, our biscuits. Our biscuits that we turned into a crust, right? Happy dance again, guys. Happy dance again. You have to try this, guys. I'm telling you, it's delicious. Very simple. Cinnamon, little nutmeg, a little butter, a little light brown sugar, your 2-ingredient biscuits, some apples, and you have a wonderful, wonderful dessert. This would be amazing with some ice cream on top. The topping, the biscuit part is light and fluffy. Oh my goodness. Kid you not, guys. It's wonderful. Look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. It is amazing, guys. So there's more than one thing you can use your biscuits for. This is another good, beautiful product that you can use your biscuits for. And we're gonna come up with some more too, right? I see 2-ingredient biscuits in my future. Guys, it is delicious. I took a little more than a taste. I'm eating the whole thing right here on camera. But it's great, guys. Anyway, make it at home. Enjoy it. And guys, I will see you in the next video. I love you guys. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. But how you respond, my karma babies. Oh, let me get that apple. How you respond is your karma. Oh man, this is good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Bye-bye, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.